Hey guys, how are you today? So I have a new co-host, Trevor Pellegrino. Let me tell you a little bit about Trevor Pellegrino. Trevor Pellegrino's been with me since the age of 19. He is 25 today. 5 to 6 years has been with me. Met him when he was 18 years old. He's been working on all my videos, been working on my online platforms. Uh, Basically was a guy that, let's do videos. He's got that idea of the social media and all that, and he's been behind the scenes with me. So therefore, he's out with me in Orlando because I also have a few people that travel with me, and that because he's a video guy, right? I don't know anything about videos, to be honest with you. So that's what he does. So Trevor, thank you so much. I appreciate all the time we've been together, and I want to bring you on board, and I want you to do lives with me. What makes you? What do you think about that?
Richie, I want to thank you for making me your co-hosts. It's been about 6 years working together. I've been making your videos. It's been truly a great ride.
Great. And now we're here, and Trevor does the events too at the Beach Club. When I do them, he sets everything up, and my good friend Stan Shear met him, and he helped him when he was doing the events over there. So really, really good person, Trevor. So you have been growing a lot, and you have been, I think, figuring stuff out. So why don't you share with us your input?
Well, one of the things I've learned is always be learning.
Oh wow, that's
always
great.
Be a student, because you'll never grow.
Right. You'll always grow when you're a student, and what happens is Trevor is that he always wants to grow and better himself. And of course, when you do that, what happens is the end result is you build your enthusiasm, right? You generate income, and now you can do what you want to do. Wow. So wow, I got a guy here. I didn't even know he was coming. Arthur, what are you doing here?
What's going on, Richie?
Oh my God!
Surprise!
This was a surprise. To have a seat. What's going on?
I came down here to shoot some footage for my YouTube channel. All right, guys, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. But Richie, what's going on? What you got going on?
Nothing. So Arthur, I had Trevor here because he's my like you are the host over there at Automotive Dealer News. So my thought is bring Trevor in as my co-host in this show.
Okay.
And with that being said, hopefully one day I can just retire and go somewhere else or do something else, right?
You gotta have good people in place.
Right. So now you come in here, which I had no idea. So Arthur, the ShopSmart and the whole thing with ShopSmart is really about the technology of it.
Yeah.
But really it's about the lead. And you know what? It doesn't really matter. There's so many lead gens. A dealer only cares about their ROI.
Right.
Bottom line. And look at the financial statement. Okay, Richie, I got 100 here. How many did I sell and how much did I make?
Right.
How much did I make? Well, I want to make an announcement like we did Monday with the Dealertrack integration.
Yep.
In other words, any dealership that's currently our customer automatically gets the Dealertrack integration on ShopSmart.
Absolutely.
That's complimentary for you to get more qualified leads because we really was ShopSmart.
Richie, what is like a dealer paying on their own website?
I don't know. There's a lot of integrations out there from $350 to $500. It's all over the place, right? There's a lot of companies that have these integrations. I really don't know. But I do know this.
Right.
ShopSmart's model is get the dealer the most data. Because with the most data, you're structuring that lead to get delivered, right? Dealertrack, now you got to put your social, you got to put all this information in. So we thought that was a great solution.
Right.
So therefore, we pulled the trigger with the solution because now it goes to your Dealertrack, not just your CRM. By the way, Arthur, you know that every dealership has a dashboard now
Right.
available. They also have their inventory on that dashboard, and it really tells them what's the average days on their cars. Like they have a Honda Accord that's there 250. You got a lead on it. It identifies like a sore thumb. You know what? Roll that car because that car's got 250 days. That car has depreciated already. What is it going to cost me to replace it? Mr. Manager, that's what you got to look at. What's going to cost me? So you're going to take a hit, but when you replace that car, you're going to get $3,000 automatically. It's better to do that than to the auction. So now that dealer feed is in the dashboard. But not only that, Arthur, forget about the dealer feed on the dashboard. Let's talk about the integration that goes right to Dealertrack, and now you really have a qualified lead.
What's going to happen with that?
As a finance guy, tell me.
Absolutely. What's going to happen with that? So when a lead comes in, now I'm going to be able to tell, okay, you know what? This customer, let's say they were looking at a 2021 Honda Accord and they were looking to lease. Not everybody qualifies for a lease. So when they put their information in, okay, on Dealertrack through ShopSmart, now it automatically comes over, and now I can tell, okay, this person is a 580 credit score. They don't qualify for leases with particular manufacturers. Okay, now we have to put this customer in a used car or something that's less expensive. How much they're putting down. You know, I have all that data to tell me exactly what's in front of me. It's going to make my sales so much easier. As a finance guy, I want everything to be easy for me. You know, I don't want to have to go dig in. I want the information in there in front of me so I know exactly what bank to send it to, exactly how to pitch the customer, and exactly how to maximize profit in the deal. And by having that customer's information through Dealertrack, I'm going to be able to do it. And dealerships are going to be able to use this tool. I'm telling you, it's going to change the game, Richie.
It's going to change the game. And you know what? I like to say, really, it's a great solution for the dealership. It's a great solution for the consumer because the consumer now, what is it? You know, we got car guys, whatever, consumer. So now it puts the dealership with credibility, okay? It's not a third-party lead. It's a lead from ShopSmart, but here's the thing. It also adds credibility to the consumer that ShopSmart is actually sending that finance right into the Dealertrack. It also adds credibility. Oh, I see, Mr. Dealer, you can get that into your Dealertrack. So everything else that people say, ShopSmart could be a third, all that's over.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All that's over because it's right there, like other search engines that have it. One of them is Auto Traders. It's right there, and it goes to your Dealertrack, complimentary at no charge. All you got to do is sign up and start with 100 leads on new cars and used cars, or either or. It don't matter how it works.
And they have conquest too.
Right, and we also have conquest sales. So if you want to increase your conquest, let us know. All right, but here's what the thing is, Mr. Dealer. You have the lead, and now you have the opportunity to pop it on Dealertrack. So now, why wouldn't you do this? Okay. Not only that, Arthur, as well as we offer training,
right,
with a bunch of training guys. Like, who are they? Brian Maxwell, Errol Reed, and the list goes on. Okay, Ron, tremendous trainer, unbelievable,
NADA certified.
Right. Now these guys are in stores every day. The reason you want to hire a trainer that is in stores every day is why? Because he's going to what's changing in the market. A lot of guys don't know this. Ideal Motors the reason we partner up with Ideal Motors over 5 years ago is why, because when I was in New York, I used to go on Saturdays to keep the synergy going of what's going on today. Because one thing, Arthur, you know about the car business, what is worked yesterday does not work today.
Especially with the COVID,
Right.
especially post-COVID, post-quarantine, dealers cannot do business the way they used to do business. And the reason why is because customers are getting smarter. Customers that, let's just say, worked for ABC company, their companies laid them off, they had to work from home. So now these customers got really, really resourceful by using the internet. Customers that didn't use the internet before are now turning to the internet for everything. And that does include car shopping as well. So these customers know, what the car is, what the invoice is, what holdback is, what retro even is. They know this. They're using their technologies, and the dealers need to be aware of exactly the resources these customers are using and how smart these customers are, and they need to be able to be ahead of the game and be ahead of their customer by getting trainers in there that know what's going on in the industry.
And you know what? When you don't hit at a certain number, we give you complimentary, again, another solution, complimentary training from day one, right? What happens with that? We see what your process is, and we give you some recommendations, and you get to the delivery. There's a lot of control in the car business.
Richie, let me tell you something. I worked for a very, very large auto group in New York. I know, but a lot of you probably know that large auto group. I was in a training class more than I was in the box.
Correct.
Okay, they pay a lot, and I know how much they pay for training. They're paying anywhere between $2,500 to $3,500 a day for training, and usually the trainings are 2 or 3 days. With ShopSmart, you're getting complimentary training when you sign up, and we guarantee you through the training 20% delivery.
Right, and that's really the ticket, because what we want to do is make a difference in the automotive space. And I started this 2.5 years ago with all these. They're great solutions, by the way. The SMS lead gen, but there's no inventory, okay? There's no customer having the inventory. It's appointment selling. So what's going to happen? Yeah, you're going to sell, absolutely. But when that customer comes in on the car and they have all this data on it, now you're going to be more effective. I would think so. I would think it would be like when a customer walks in your showroom and is in 5 different cars, that customer says, I did my homework already, and this is the car I want. I'm here to see what I could do.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Now you have that as the SMS leads, which are great. They go to Facebook, they do ads, and they convert it, and it's great solutions. I would be buying that solution if I'm a dealership too. But by the way, it's about how effective that is, and your marketing money, where are you going to put it? Are you going to put it with somebody that offers you training, somebody that offers you Dealertrack integration, and somebody that offers you the inventory? Right. That's all I want to know. I want to know if a dealer will say no to that, if a GM will say no to that. Okay, wait, let's see if I understand this offer. You're selling me the leads. Oh, if you offer me the training, oh, okay, 6 hours. Okay, 6 hours of training, $2,500. Bang, right off the top. Right. So you offer me 6 hours a month of training, that's $2,500. Oh, okay. What else you offer me, Arthur? What's your lead giving me? Name, phone number, and email?
Up to 21 pieces of information, Richie.
Oh, really?
Credit score.
Wait a minute. And Arthur is also doing the Dealertrack integration complimentary from ShopSmart. Oh, okay. So you know what, Arthur? Let's do this. Let's start a trial. Let's see what happens. But you're giving me training, right? So I'm a GM and I know I got a weak staff. Forget about the lead. I'm going to do the training because that $2,500. What does the lead cost, Arthur?
Right now, up to $250. Industry standard with us, $50.
Okay, $50. Oh, so $50, but I get training for 6 hours. That's, let's say, $2,000. So what? That leads not costing me now $50, right? That leads costing me $2,500 or $2,800 because I'm training my staff. I'm increasing the productivity because I'm giving them enthusiasm.
Of course.
Now, let's just say this, okay?
And you know what I noticed about training?
Yes.
The good salespeople take the training, and myself included, when I used to go to the trainings, I was like a sponge. Okay, and I would take that, and 2, 3, 4, 5 days after the training would go on, I would shoot out 10, 15 cars in those little bit of time because I was still fresh from that training. And people saying, well, how are you doing this? After every single training, you're selling so many cars. It's the training, guys. The training is very, very important.
Okay. And here's the other thing, guys. I'm going to make another announcement, right? And nobody knows, but Arthur knows, and our people that are on the field know. I believe in training, Mr. Dealer. And do you know why I believe in training? Because in my company, I have training. Who is the trainer? Grant Cardone University. He's got a great solution B2B, right? I don't think so much about the car business, but he's got a great solution B2B. We get cold coaches. We get on the platform. We have all of their trainers training our people. Oh, so I'm just not telling you like a lot of guys promote training, but they need training themselves. There's a lot of guys out there. It's not about what you say, how good you are. It's about what others say about you. It works like this. It's not about who you know, it's who knows you.
Exactly.
It's not about who you know. I got a Rolodesk with a gazillion people. It's when that phone rings and says, is this Richie? Yes. I got referred to you by this company.
Speaking of this company,
could
Richie,
you help? Could you help?
Absolutely.
Could you help me? Okay. Could you see how does this work? It ain't about who you know. It's not about who you know anymore. It's about who knows you. That's what counts. And this is what live has done, and this is what social media has done. So those guys that are not on live and all this, they're missing the boat. I give kudos to one of my good guys out on social media that actually started the live watching him when he worked at Lightspeed, Ken Wall, okay? Great coach on live. Amazing guy, unbelievable, great human being. That's why he's successful. Because to be successful, there's one gift that you need. It's called the gift of giving. And that's what he believes in. I'm gonna share something. I'm gonna share something. If you don't invest in your people, first of all, you need a team. And second of all, when you have a team, if you don't invest in that team, it doesn't mean anything. What happens, it becomes a revolving door, right?
Right.
So one of the things of ShopSmart is we invest in our team, we invest in branding our team, and we invest in giving our team the most knowledge. So that being said, Mr. Dealer, when you hire us, you're hiring guys that we've invested money in that are going to give you the knowledge and are going to share with you what you should be doing. And here's the thing. What is really a good consultant? A good consultant is nothing more than when he sees a process work somewhere, is able to institute that where that business owner or that dealership is in need for.
Right.
And what doesn't work there, he shares it in another dealership and says, don't try this. Why? Because I have the data of 5 locations that this doesn't work. That's what a good consultant is. We ain't geniuses. We have a lot of common sense. A lot of us are pretty much a little bit of a street guy, and pretty much that's all we do is take it A, B, C, D, E. That's when you become a good consultant, a good coach, a good entrepreneur, and that's what happens. And Arthur, I've seen you throughout the years grow. Tell me how were you able to do that?
Richie, I'm glad you asked that question. And, for those of you that are looking to grow, I ask questions, I pay attention. Okay. I immerse myself in personal development. Okay. I go and I look for these things. Okay. I look for personal development, who's doing what. I study success. I've been studying successful people for the past 8 years now, 8 years. Just emulate them. I pay attention to what they're doing. I emulate them. Why? Because if you see somebody that has what you want, you do what they do and you get the results. It's very, very simple. Success is not hard to attain. You have to have the mindset. It all starts with a positive mindset, investing in yourself, and then start investing in whatever that you're doing, whatever your craft is, your business. It doesn't matter if you're a Wall Street CEO or if you're a janitor. As long as you're investing in your craft and you're looking to get better, okay, that's what matters. That's what successful people do. That's why, me and Richie are getting along so well. Richie's very, very successful in the car game. Started with the broadcast, brought me on the studio back in New York, and I grew from there. And the more and more I do lives, the more comfortable I feel. And I remember, 3 years ago when I first started doing Facebook Lives, sometimes I go back and I watch my lives and I'm thinking to myself how horrible the live was. But at the same time, watching the progression of myself inspires me and motivates me to see where I'm going to be in 3, 4, 5 years from now. That's why I started the YouTube channel, and I've been able to grow that YouTube channel in a very short time, over 1,000 subscribers. So what we're going to do is I'm going to leave my link for the YouTube channel down below in the comments, and you can check that out as well. But going back to what makes a person successful, it's investing in themselves, investing in their crafts, paying attention, and doing all those things that become successful. And I appreciate you, but Richie, let me tell you something real quick. I want to bring Trevor back on because I got to go close some deals, guys. All right, so make sure you go to ShopSmartAutos.com. I'll see you Monday on Game Face Mondays. All right, Richie, I'll go get Trevor.
All right, buddy. Thanks a lot for the surprise, Doc. I'm so glad you're here. So that being said, guys, it's very, very important what's happening in our business. Okay, so what's important that's happening? Trevor, have a seat. What's important that's happening in our business is COVID-19 came to town. COVID-19 is having a hard time leaving town. Bang, solution, okay? Stop hitting diminishing returns, because what you're doing is you're going out and you're spending on digital marketing. Theory says increase your budget and you're going to get customers. Here's where the theory breaks down, guys. Theory says let's do that. What theory doesn't tell you is be careful on diminishing returns. ShopSmart comes into town with COVID, right? Been developing it for 2 years. With COVID, and spins out a solution, which is now you're not going to hit diminishing returns because we're going to train your staff for 6 hours a month complimentary. okay, by professionals. Oh, solution. We're going to put it in your Dealertrack, the lead. Another complimentary from ShopSmart, okay? COVID came into town, likes it here, having a hard time going away. ShopSmart came in, was aware of what's going on, came in with a solution, all right? So those guys like Lou Ramirez, etc., we have the solution to increase your business while COVID is in town. Maybe after COVID, you guys go back to Google AdWords. And then when you do Google AdWords, you got to hire a trainer at $2,000, $2,500, or $1,500 a day, right? Or $2,000 on his light speed, right? So that's what happens, okay? So that being said, it's all about not the problem, the solution. Trevor, as you know, you're going to be consistently on this show. Now, you're really good at videos. You know a little bit of content about the automotive sector, right?
I do.
You agree? Okay. And you remember our friend Stan Scher, right?
Yes.
Okay. He went to the Beach Club. Trevor set him up. We had this event, the cigar event. Okay. By the way, we're having another event there, and Arthur's going to be in that event, and we would love to see 30 dealerships, even though we're capped at 25. You know, we follow COVID rules, okay? We're always on that. That's it. That's what we do. So that being said, now you're going to see more of Trevor. He's got that social media mind. He's in the new thing now. You know, I always like to be around the younger generation because I feel I can learn a lot from the younger generation. The younger is better, right? They have massive knowledge. We used to go and play basketball in a basketball court. This younger generation, what they do for a living is build audiences. And our business is all about building audiences, not about grabbing a ball and throw it on the hoop, right? So that's what we got today, all right? So guys, listen to this solution. It's right there. It's for the dealer sector. It's for the consumer sector because we also have a cable show, right, that we have in New York, and now we're going to have in different markets across the country effective January the 5th or the 7th. It's going to be in the US. Okay. So that's what we got going on. And thanks a lot for joining us, Trevor. It's a pleasure. Next week, same time, same channel. All right. How did you like the show, Trevor? What did you think about your first show?
Loved it.
You liked it, right?
It's fun.
It was great. All right, guys, have an awesome day, and you'll be seeing a lot of Trevor. And by the way, if you want to come on the show as a guest, Trevor Pellegrino, look at his Facebook, reach out to him, and see what we can do. Start engaging with him. Very talented. And by the way, if you need videos edit and you need video and you need a video person, he's the guy. I got a few guys that have reached out to me about that solution. So, okay, have a great day. God bless.